Namaste, Jai Bharat. It's ideal for one to look at a multipolar world in the right spirit of democracy. At present, though we all claim to be Democrats, and though we all claim to be upholding highest democratic norms, values, the world in its totality and entirety is not really democracy, not really democrat. I'm talking about the world as such per se. If you look at overall situation, where is democracy? There's a heavy disparity between the powerful nations and powerless nations. The powerless nations who are economically weak, don't have any say. No one listens to them. Their voices are not heard. Their needs are not taken care of. The bigger ones, this two division, Marx talks about two classes of society. Actually, three. That is proletariats, the working class, bourgeoisie, the capitalist, and the in-between character, like Pakistan, petty bourgeoisie, who is neither here nor there, and a very opportunist kind of people. The world is also like that. There are these powerful people. Given Marxian concept, I will just try to put it in this way. There's the bourgeoisie on the one hand, and the proletarian nations. That means, not in that sense of Marxism, but look at the structure. There are majority who are the have-nots in the world, have-not nations. Then the authority, the have nations. And the have nations wanted the have-nots to dance according to the tune. With these people of military might accept it is the same kind of oppression. It's a similar kind of oppression on a macro level. Marx is talking about society. This, of course, is the world as such. They are the bosses, the bourgeoisie. There's America-like nations who are economically powerful. And they will want the weaker nations to dance according to their tunes. This world order should go. See, America is at the helm of things, of this bourgeoisie nation organization. America is at the helm of things. And their dollar currency is in which everyone has to trade. And look at this hegemony. Look at this hegemony. Everyone has to trade in his money. Everyone has to go by what he says. And he has selective perception. America, they have selective perception. Same thing, they penalize different people differently and reward for same thing someone else. This world order should go. This is called as a unipolar world order. It should be substituted with a multipolar world order. There should be different power centers. There should be many people who are something equals. Ideal situation is that a nation, just because it's a nation, should be at par with any other nations. A nation should be at par with any other nation. They should at least talk in equal terms. Same status should be given. Now that is equality. That should be a multipolar world. There may be multiple power centers. Once there is multiple power centers, it's something like the capitalist market, capitalist economy. There will be competition, which will create healthy situation, comfortable situation for others. So this should happen in the world. Let somebody be assuming the authority and trying to control the entire globe. That kind of thing should go. It's high time. Everybody wanted to rule the world. Everyone, every authoritarian dictator wanted to rule the world. Talk about Hitler. Talk about Napoleon. Talk about many such people. And even talk about the invaders of ancient times. I don't want to name them. So we should now go for a multipolar world. There should not be distinction, classes of nations in the world. There should not be classes of nations in the world, and there should not be class contradiction. There should not be class conflict and contradiction. I'm just talking through the words of Marx. There should not be class conflict and contradictions. There should not be a revolution, and we don't want the dictatorship of proletariat of a world, such a world. We wanted naturally democratic kind of a world. But at present, such distinctions, which becomes a classical case of analysis of class structure, and of course is dialectics. This dialectics does not work. That's a different story. But his dialectics, it appears, it will appear that the international structure, the structure of the entire globe is that haves, have-nots, contradiction, conflict, battles, wars. Only thing, there is no revolution and establishment of socialist economy. That's a dictatorship of proletariat. And then, of course, the distant dream of entering into communism, where everyone is supposed to be equal. That's a wonderful dream. But then, dream is an ideal situation. We can work towards that. I'm talking in the global level, not in the communist sense of understanding. So one should across. We can approximate a multipolar world instead of a unipolar world. That's the point. So this should be ideal. We can think about it, dream about it. You don't have to pay tax for dreaming. So we shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.